Hey everyone, welcome in. This is Crow. I'm the crowstitcher here on YouTube, Twitch, and Instagram. It is Friday, October 31st, so blessed Samhain and happy Halloween to those who celebrate. I'm very excited. Today's my favorite day of the year. Samhain technically doesn't start until sundown through sundown tomorrow, so I have a nice meal planned tonight, and hopefully we can do a bonfire tomorrow. We'll see. Child's not been feeling the greatest, so we'll see how that goes. But anyway, welcome in. This is Flosstube 59. So we're just gonna get right into it. I have a bunch to show you. And of course, it's not in order in my bin because why would it be? Because that would make sense. Okay, I don't actually think I worked on this one. So let me just take that out and get that out of the way. Okay, so we're going to start with my Flosstube 5. So that is based off of the Alchemist Stitcher, who kind of started this whole thing. And then I learned about it from Jen, the Caffeinated Crafter. The Alchemist Stitcher has 12 floss tubers, and I think she does 200, has a whip assigned to each one. And I believe she does 200 every time they post a video. Jen has 21 floss tubers. I have 5. And you know what? I forgot to get the stats for this one. I'll try to remember. I have to insert a picture anyway, so I'll try to remember to put the stats in. So the first one, this is just how I have them in my notebook. This is not the order in which I stitched them. So Jen is number 1 on my list of 5, and she, her whip is the favorite. It is artwork by Omar Rayan, charted by Unconventional X Stitch. I will have inserted a picture of what it will look like. And I'm doing 500 stitches per, like, a pre-recorded video, and 200 stitches for every live video. But I think I'm going to have to, I think I talked about this in my plans, I'm going to have to lower it a little bit for next year. But so Jen posted her floss tube video, and then on Sunday, and then so I needed to do 500 stitches for that, and then last night she posted her plans video, so I need to do another 500 for that, but I didn't get there yet. So this just has the 500 from her floss tube video. I'm doing it 1/1 full cross on 28 count. And I was doing it in diagonals, and now I'm out of my diagonal era, so I'm de-diagonaling it. So I did all of this over here that's outside the diagonal. So this is the wall, and then this is the curtain coming in. So I did all of that. That was my 500. I probably did a little bit more than 500. I don't remember. But I just started working in park threads and taking it out of the diagonal. And it's gonna look so amazing. Like, look at that. Gorgeous. I can't wait to get to the demon. I have named him Kyle, and he is the girl's emotional support demon. The girl doesn't have a name, but the demon's name is Kyle. So that will need more work on it, so I'm going to put that back in my bin. You know what? I should probably just... I'm having an issue here. I have too many whips. Okay. Too many whips for the bin. I mean, I probably do have too many whips, according to some people, but that doesn't matter because I'm not them. All right. Next was Siski, and Siski posted her floss tube on Friday. You know what? I'm just going to put these over here for right now. And Siski's piece is In the Gardens of the Moon. Artwork is by Stephanie Puiman Law, charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. It will look like this if it loads. It will look like this. It is gorgeous. I did a top left start, so I'm over here. In this background, but I'm just getting to the flower. So I had to do 500 stitches, which I did, and I now have 4,388 stitches out of 275,625 for 1.57%. And I'm doing it 1/1 full cross on Vintage Smoky White, which is a print 25 count. Vintage Smoky White, which is a printed fabric that I chose specifically because I didn't want to stitch all that white on white. So this is what it looks like in full. And again, I'm de-diagonaling it. So I basically all up here is what I did. So like filling this in, bringing this over, and then starting to work this down. So I'm just going to slowly work down and work in the park threads as I get there from the diagonal. Love it. So that will stay out again. Siski usually posts every week. She should post today. I think she said she was going to post today. She usually posts on Friday. So that'll be another 500 stitches in the Gardens of the Moon. I love Stephanie Puiman Law's artwork. I have quite a few of the charts of hers. Okay. Next was I Stitch Birds, and Laura's killing me. That's all I have to say. Where is it? Oh, it's right there. So her whip is Hot Chocolate Dragon by Stanley Morrison, charted by Pain Free Crafts. And she's been posting lives like almost every day, which good for you, Laura, but oh my God, you're killing me. 200 stitches. I think I got, she has posted 2, 3, 4, 4, maybe 5. I need to go back and double check, but I think I'm two behind. So I still have more to put in on this. This is Hot Chocolate Dragon. It is not full coverage, so the background is not stitched. And I love it. I'm stitching it 1/1 full cross on a 22 count oatmeal something that I got, I don't know, Facebook D-stash when I was on Facebook. So this is where we are in total. So kind of just a nice overview of what it will look like. Let me get this folded back a bit. There we go. So I think I need to put 400 more stitches in it for this past week. So I worked more on the, let me bring this up actually, because I didn't work on the dragon. I worked on the teacup, or the hot chocolate cup. So I filled in, let me stand up. I filled in this bit of the handle. Oh my God, I couldn't think of the word. The teacup handle. And then I came over here and just started from the top and then worked in. So got this filled in here. And then I started working down on the handle where it meets the cup there. There's still some confetti in here for the dragon, but it's gonna look amazing. And I have the full set of these. There's the hot chocolate, the coffee, and the tea. That I have all of them started. This is the furthest along. Oh, I didn't give you stats, did I? Did I give you stats? I don't think I did. This is the furthest along I have of the 3 that in the quote series. I now have 6,253 stitches out of 70,151 for 8.91%. So, if Lara keeps this up, this bad boy is gonna get to 10% real quick. Okay. Then the 310 stitcher, Jade, posted a floss tube, and her piece is the 6 portals. Artwork is by Rose Catherine Kahn, charted by Pain Free Crafts. I had to do 5, so I had to do 500 stitches. I now have 2,852 stitches out of 964,800 for 0.3%. It's going to take a little while to load. It's still loading. Okay. It will look like this. And I did a top left start, so I'm over here in this section. It's gorgeous. My 3 favorite portals are the one I'm working on now, 1, 3, and 6. And I'm doing it 1/1 full cross on 28 count. And this is what I have in total so far. Look how gorgeous that is. Absolutely amazing. I was doing it half cross when I started, and then I didn't like it on the 28 count. I'm finding that I don't like half cross on 28 count. It's a bit too tight for me. So I'm converting it, and now I'm doing it all in full cross. So I worked on a little bit up here, filled in some confetti, and then parked over there, and then just mostly worked on that page. Kind of picking a color and then working it in. Gorgeous. Okay. So that was Jade, so that needs to stay out. She usually posts every 2 weeks or so, so that probably won't get worked on this week. But I am going to keep it out just in case, because you never know. She might surprise us. All right, and then my last Flosstube 5 is Jessie Marie from Jessie Marie Does Stuff, and her whip is Dinosaur Battle. Artwork is by Stephen Penfound. It's charted by Heaven and Earth Design. Let me find it. There it is. I had to do 500 stitches because she did post a Whip Go video. So I now have 2,518 stitches out of 314,300 for 0.8%. Need some coffee. And this is what it will look like. I used to want to be a paleontologist for most of my life. Like that's how my autism, like that was my thing. I was like, 8, 9 years old and would study dinosaurs and research dinosaurs for fun. So yeah, it's a thing. I did a top left start, so I'm over here in the trees. I'm doing it 1/1 full cross on 22 count. This is the max color. This is the regular size max color. It is the first, one of the first, if not the first, Heaven Art Designs charts that I purchased. And I didn't know the max color versus not max color thing. So I tend to not do max colors now because the confetti, like, I just don't have time for that. But yeah, so this is max color because this was before I knew. And so I worked filling it in here and the top, let me stand up. This bit over here is basically what I did. Also, my needle minder matches the tote bag for it. And it's perfect. It says, "Let's eat, kids," and "Let's eat, kids." Punctuation saves lives. Let's eat, kids. Let's eat, kids. So it's appropriate. Look at that. Okay. So that was my Flosstube 5. Here's the tote bag that it's the same saying, but here's the tote bag that it lives in. Okay. It's really windy. So if you hear weird things, it's the wind Also, look at my mug. It's perfect for today. It's the Headless Horseman. I'm going to try to turn around so I don't spill coffee. Isn't that gorgeous? Love it. This comes out every year on today. Okay. Then we're on to my Whip-a-tat game, formerly Stitch to Finish. I will post the video below. Oh, I forgot to get stats for this. Oh, and Awaken. Oh, I'll try to remember to put stats in. I have to insert pictures, so you at least get to see that. I do have a video, which I'll link below, explaining the game. But essentially, I have 20 whips, and I have like 1 to 20. And then each whip has hit points. And I roll to see which whip, if I can attack the whip, and then how many stitches I put on the whip if I can attack it. So, or if Zena can attack it, because she's my character. So the first one, wait, did I not keep that out? Wait, no, I changed the project bag because it was a bit excessive. Okay, we're good, we're good. Is Blood Moon. Artwork is by Ann Stokes. Charted by Pain Free Crafts, ? And I had to put 800 stitches in it. This is what it looks like in total. I'm doing it 1/1 full cross on 28 count. It's gorgeous. And trying to remember when where I worked, because this was one of my first ones. I did this, filled in the sky here, filled in some confetti in here, and then brought all of that down. This is one again. I was doing 2 over 1 half cross and decided I don't like that on 28 count. So it is now 1 over 1 full cross. I love the colors in this piece. I believe it's retired because it's Ann Stokes. It's gonna be so pretty. Love it. Okay. So that can go away because I don't know if that's going to be picked again to work on for this week or from the game. Then Xena attacked Awaken. This is artwork by Stephanie Puiman Law, charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. Again, I'll put a picture up, and I had to do 400 stitches on this. I'm doing it 2 over 1 half cross on, there's my top, 18 count Ada. 2 over 1 full cross. Did I say half cross? 2 over 1 full cross on 18 count Ada. Don't ask questions. This is what it looks like in total. I did a center star with this because it's one of the ornaments. It's a circular one. And I focused a lot in up here, so I got my 400 stitches up in here. Looks so good. Stunning. So, you'll see these again until the end of the year. The whips are going to be different for next year for the whip attack. I just spun my whip wheel to choose them. But you will see, hopefully, some of these again before the end of the year. Then, where is it? 6 portals, hot chocolate. Oh, right here. Xena had to attack Yule. I call it Yule. It's Christmas Lights Dragon by Sir Kai, charted by Stitches So Beautiful. It will look like this. I did a top left start, and I started doing it by pages, and then now I'm not doing it by pages, but I'm over in here and over working on this horn. And wait, am I on that horn? No. I'm on this horn. Oh my god, I'm looking at it backwards because, Jesus. Top left start, and then I got over here, and now I'm working on the horn and some of the lights in there. There we go. Okay. I am doing it 2 over 1 full cross on 18 count Ada. Oh, I didn't need to open that. Damn it. I have 20,594 stitches out of 160,000 for 12.87%. So first I'm just going to hold up. This is all that I have done. This is my needle minder. It's a fox. It's adorable, but that's not what we're here to see. Okay. So I did my 1,000. Oh, she had to do 1,000 stitches. She had to attack it for 1,000 stitches. I don't know if I said that. So I have to stand up for this. I did my 1,000 in here. I filled in all this 939, some of this up here, came down here, filled in some of the horn, some of this, like just kind of everywhere over here. Kind of like from here over. And a little bit down here, but that was just confetti. There you can see the whole thing. It's gonna look amazing. So, this you will see a lot next year if it doesn't come out. Hopefully it'll come out again for the Whip Attack the rest of this year. But this you will see a lot next year because this is part of my focus. This is one of my prep for finish pieces that I talked about. Okay, then Ring of Power. Xena Attacked Ring of Power, and for 300 stitches. This is a retired piece by Surover Creations on Etsy. It will look like this. And I'm doing it 1/1 full cross on 25 count. And I got my 300 stitches in. I have a total of 27,535 stitches out of 560,439 for 4.91%. This is what it looks like in total. This is all up here. This is all solid 310. So I kind of go through, I'm just going to do 310 and then I'm going to work on the actual thing. And so for my 300 stitches, I focused in here and filled in this in here and then some of these. So a lot of browns in here, like there, and then some of those. And this is the map. This is the compass on the map. So close to 5% on there, but not quite. Not yet. Okay, then the last piece Xena attacked was It's Halloween Night. Artwork is by Ada Jose Rosa. It's charted by Stitches So Beautiful. Where is it? Why can I not find it? Like I was just, oh, there it is. I now have, I had to put 800 stitches in it. She attacked it for 800. I now have 68,164 stitches out of 102,000 for 66.83%. This is what it will look like. I got burned out on it. So you saw it for a while there, and then I got burned out on it. And then now it's in the game, so it did get called. I'm doing this 2/1 half cross on 25 count. And this is what it looks like in total. I mean, it really is a stunning piece. I just burned myself out on it. So now I'm gonna, like, you know, be more reasonable. This is why I have so many whips, because I am not a monogamous stitcher by any stretch of the imagination. I can't even work on something like my friend Kat. She streams on Twitch, and she works on pieces. She's been working on the same piece all month this month for Samhain, but she rotates through a new piece, a whip every week, stitches it for the whole week, and gets so much progress, and it's amazing. I'm like, oh my god, I couldn't do that. So I went back over to the right side and started filled in here, and then just picked a color and worked down, and then worked on some of this red over here. So I focused over here. Two over 1/2 cross. I think I said that on 25 count. Look at that. Oh. Okay. So that was that. Then I do have one more whip that was not part of any game that I worked on, that because it was my Samhain start, because I couldn't wait till today to start it, so I had to start it earlier this week. I did do a Stitch With Me on it live earlier this week, and it will be my piece for the Stitch With Me today live to celebrate Samhain. And it is Ghosts in the Forest. This is a snippet by Dusan Markovic, charted by Charting Creations. I can never remember the artist's name. And it will, this is on Saga. Hold on. I'm all discombobulated. Where's the Saga? Okay. Let me make that go away. I think make my goals go away, so we can get all this on here. It will look like this. Which I felt was super appropriate for Samhain. It's the, you know, the veil is the thinnest. Communication with spirits and the dead and things like that. So I thought this was appropriate. Perfect for a new start. And I'm doing it 1 over 1 full cross on 22 count. I have 1,722 stitches done out of 166,500. And I'm at 1.03%. And this was my new start. So this is what it will look like. Well, this is what it looks like, excuse me. So the top left start, I'm just picking a color and then going with it, filling in as I go. This is the house, and I did get more of the fire in along the, and then this is the window. So if you're in the live today or you watch the live later on, like the recording of it, I'm probably going to focus just, again, still in here in the house. Tanya from Stitching Addicted is also stitching this. That's how I found it. And it looks gorgeous. So that needs to stay out because I need to work on that today. So that's that, y'all. That is that. Thank you for coming in today. I hope you have a great rest of your day, a great weekend, a good Samhain or Halloween if you celebrate either or both. And stay healthy, stay safe, happy stitching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.